you're planning for or you're executing on a Cerner Go-Live, there's key elements that'll make it for success, right? It's one is the technical readiness, right? Making sure whether you're remotely hosted by Cerner or you have your hardware on-premise, that everything is ready to go. And I'm talking from not only the back end, but to the front end Citrix side, from the barcode scanning that's out at the desktops, from network utilization and bandwidth from your ambulatory and your most remote sites, and making sure that the experience that your physicians and your clinicians are going to have is going to be one that lends itself to adoption. In other words, you don't want to have somebody that you've put in all that work for an 18-month, 24-month period, and then it's reduced down to Cerner is slow, okay? So there's are technical components. Another one is an effective training program, making sure that that workforce is able to adopt it in the shortest amount of time possible. Again, getting back to a level of pre-EMR productivity as quickly as possible. And it's not just about the classroom training, it's also the reinforcement of it at the elbow resources and filling in the super user program, making sure that the super user program is sustained, and making sure that your service desk and your clinical service desk, if you haven't invested in one, it's something that I strongly recommend, is equipped to be able to answer questions quickly. Because post go live, the questions don't stop. Whether they are how-tos or they are, there's got to be a more efficient way of doing something. They want to be able to speak to resources that can help them then and there, or at least take their information so that it's not a ping pong going back and forth trying to gather that information. The last part of it, I would say, in a successful go live is a successful support model post go live, right? So a lot of energy is put into getting through the milestone of the big bang or the go live. A lot of resources are put together into a command center, mobilizing of a workforce for at the elbow resources, and then when we get to a certain point, it all dissipates, right, and it's transferred over to operational support. Making sure that support model is adequately equipped to be able to answer questions, be able to remediate issues, and doing it at the least cost possible. Again, the way I go about doing that is not just the implementation of a clinical service desk or an application service desk that's knowledgeable in the Cerner EMR, but it's also having a support model that goes out and proactively looks for issues or questions before they come into the service desk. Again, a way of doing that would be a rotated basis where you take your tier 2 analyst and they go out to the floors on a scheduled basis. They go out to the ambulatory clinics. That schedule is published. The clinicians and their support staff know that resource is coming and know that they're going to be helpful, so they may hold off on the how-to type questions and relieving that burden from the service desk, knowing that Mike Sinno is coming out and Mike is skilled in Cerner, so he's going to be able to answer my question.